A very good morning to all of you and welcome to Prevail with Team William Unul India. So it's already April 11th and 11 days have passed in the new financial year. But honestly, it's a good one for the markets and the market participants. So last few months were very tough before the April, especially after hitting a high of around uh, 18,800 over here. There was a continuous fall and Nifty never reclaimed its 50 DMA after breaching this. The red line, which is 50 DMA, Nifty always found resistance near that line. I think for last couple of sessions, Nifty is trading above its 50 DMA, and the overall setup is quite good. And we have turned on the buy switch yesterday and started adding the stocks. Though we will be more confident, we will be more aggressive in terms of adding the growth stocks when we see a follow through day. But looking at the setup of Nifty, leading stocks behavior, and the improvement of breadth in the broader market, we thought that this is a good time to start entering the stocks which are really, really good in terms of the earnings, in terms of the relative strength, in terms of the base formation. So one should not miss that part of the rally. So that's why we have turned on the buy switch. Overall, if you see, I think the first on the Nifty, then 17,800 around is the first resistance that Nifty might face on the higher side. On the downside, I think this 50 and 200 DMA are at the same level, the similar level. So broadly speaking, 17,500 on the downside and 17,800 on the higher side. So these are the two levels to watch out for. I think the closing below 500 will again make it very tough for the market. But I think the closing above 17,800 will be really, really good for the market, and we might see some extended rally. In the key news, the SBI to consider $2 billion of fundraising. Shilpa Medicare secured the final US FDA approval for its drug. IRB's March toll collection grew 20.6% YOY to 370 crores. So this is a good indicator. Whenever you see the toll collection improving, these are some good macroeconomy indicators. Bank of Baroda to hike overnight 1-year lending rate by 5 bips from April 12. And in Q4 2000, Q4 FY23, the total deposits grew 15% on a YOY basis and advances grew 19% on a YOY basis. This is a good number. Uh, Vedanta to consider issuance of NCD on a private placement basis on April 13. If you see global market update, Dow was up around 0.3%, Nasdaq also up 0.1%, sorry, S&P plus 1%, Nasdaq was flat. But overall, if you see, the recovery was very good. There was a time when Nasdaq was down more than 1%. 1% से ज्यादा का कट था नास्डेक पे, वहां से पूरा रिकवर होके वो फ्लैट क्लोज हुआ. So these actions are really, really positive. And always mind that whenever you see कि market नीचे खुल के ऊपर बंद होता है, or whenever the market closes in the upper half of the day's range, any market globally, any stock also, that's always very positive. But whenever you see reverse, that after opening higher or intraday ऊपर जाता है, or then the closing comes in the lower half of the day's range or near the day's low, then that's a bit negative for the markets or the stocks. Asian markets doing really well this morning. Kospi and Nikkei both up more than 1%. So it's expected that the Indian markets might also open positive, and we might, looking at the global market sentiment and the Asian market, we might try to move higher from the opening, or maybe during the day, we might try to attempt that 750-800 zone. But let's see what happens over there. But looking at the Asian market, global market, as well as the SGX opening, it looks like Nifty might move about that 17,700, 800 zone में एक बार attempt करेगा. So chart of the day. Today we have selected ITC as the chart of the day. The stock needs no introduction. So last couple of quarters, the volume growth has been really good. बाकी जनरली FMCGs कंपनी में क्या हुआ, what has happened in the other FMCGs companies is mostly the sales growth or the revenue growth is due to price increase. जो price increase हुआ है उसकी वजह से growth हुआ है, and so that and the improvement in margin for other FMCG companies is mainly due to the raw material cost थोड़ा कम हुआ और price बढ़ा, ये दो reason से काम हुआ है. But ITC, VBL, these are the stocks. They have given a quality growth. The volume led growth हुआ है इसमें. And look at the setup. I think I like this tight area formation. So after completion of this cup base, handle नहीं बना था, but breakout हो गया था. Around 10, 12, 15% का growth हुआ था. But now it is forming this second base, that is base on base. And this is positive. Handle नहीं बना था और यहाँ पे अभी जो base on base structure बन रहा है, so that is really positive. It's just 1% to break out. And these quality stocks can always be the part of your watch list. It has a super EPS strength, RS strength, buyer demand, group rank, everything is good. Even on the high base of 1.7 thousand, the growth in the number of fund is really decent one, and it has a ROE of 25. Plus the RS is almost near the 52-week high. So there's no doubt about the quality of this stock and the way the base formation is. Especially look, यहाँ पे पूरा ऐसा sideways movement 50 DMA के just ऊपर एक base बना रहा है. So it has element of strength as well. So that's it for today's session, guys.